We're going to keep it moving right along. We have a lot more to say and a lot more to do. Right now, we have Sister Chivona Newsome getting ready to come up. She's going to come up, and she's going to be one of the strong queens who's going to speak about reparations from a different perspective. Her and her brother are here all the way from New York City, so you know they're serious.
Black power! Black power! Black power! I'm not gonna be in front of you long, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm pissed off. I'm tired of these divisive, shade tree ass niggas. I'm tired of people talking about we gotta go about it the right way. We gotta talk to this politician. It's been 500 years, black people. When are you gonna stand up? If the white man, this white man system wanted to give us $1, they would have gave it to us about 160 years ago. So what you gonna do? They don't even have a piece of legislation right now that represents us. They got that same bull crap that the DNC feeds us, talking about a conversation. It ain't take a conversation for the Ukraine. It didn't take a conversation for slave owners to get money. But black folks, we're so easily pacified. We're rocked to sleep. We envy each other. We hate the way each other speaks, but we can't even get together to pass a real goddamn piece of legislation. And why I mean that is because I passed 4 pieces of legislation. You know some of the organizations I co-founded, and that's Chivona Newsome, by the way. You can Google my work and what I stand on. I put my life on the line for black people. Yes, I am radical. Yes, I believe that you should burn this bitch down if they don't give you what you want. Because we American, right? Are we Americans? The American way is to take what you want. If you don't like something, change it. The Boston Tea Party wasn't a damn party. It was a fight for what we wanted. And if this is the country we built, how can we not take what we deserve? People talking to me about equality, and no, equality is a myth. I don't need to be the same as a white man. Give me my access. Give me my equity. Cut me a damn check. I don't know how you've been rocked to sleep. How you think posting on social media and having kitchen table conversations is going to get us where we need to be? It's not enough. People who talk about, let's go about it the right way. Let's negotiate. Let's talk about it intellectually. You want to know why they kept us in slavery so long? Because they had guns. Black people, get you a gun. Take to the streets. Stand up and come and get what's rightfully ours. This shucking and jiving, thinking a politician gonna save us, thinking these Twitter space rooms are gonna help us. Please, some of y'all won't buzz a grape in a fruit fight, but you tweet all day long. I've been head to head with law enforcement. I'm on every alphabet boys list. And I'm still out here saying, fuck this country and give me my damn money. Because I deserve it. I'm a black woman in this country. I built this country. My ancestors built this country. I don't know what was before the slave boat. What I do know is who my black people are. Black people, put yourself first. Why whenever we stand up, we gotta be like the brown people, the this people, the that people. When they was cutting their checks, did they shout us out? Did they say, hey, come along, give the black people something? Hell no. They attach themselves to our movement, get what they need, and tell us F us. Now it's time for us to tell everybody, F them, cut the check, be black first. We freedmen, right? We the ancestors. We some ass kickers, some overcomers. Why did you become docile? The smartest thing those white supremacists ever did was to teach you that you didn't have power. People out here talking about, don't march, don't do this, don't burn it down. You know what? When I marched for a year, I got 4 laws passed. I fed 70,000 people. I opened up my own school. I didn't like the way the white man was teaching my kids, so I have a Montessori school. Do something. No one's coming to save you. And then be mindful of these shade tree, coon-ass niggas. All buttoned up, shucking and jiving, trying to take a picture in the White House. Please. I wouldn't even stand in a picture with none of these coward politicians or the coons who spit out their political talking points. Get real. You notice what we need to take from another race? What we need to take? You mention anything about some of these protected groups, you are canceled. Your money stops. But we don't got no problem attacking each other. Anybody say something about us, half of us agree. No, stick to the damn code until we get what we want. Stick to the damn culture where we don't have to have these rallies, where we have our own towns, we have our own cities. Stop begging a white man. That's what I like about reparations. It's a debt owed. That ain't no damn handout. And you gave me my check, I'll buy some boots, and I'll pull myself up. You can't ask a man to pull himself up by the bootstraps if he don't got no damn boots. But that's enough for me. My name is Chivona Newsome. Yes, co-founder of Black Opportunities and a certified black woman. Come see me in these streets.
Let's go! Right now!
Black power. Black power. What I'm supposed to say after that? The mic smoking hot. She done burnt it down. How I'ma follow? I think the only adequate way to follow that is to salute the black woman.
Let's go!
I'm not just talking about, oh, let's raise up the system, the sisters. No, stop being fucking sexist. Brothers ain't clapping for that. Stop being sexist. These women know just as much as us. In the last 6 years I've been out here fighting in the streets, they've been a lot harder than us. Because we've been in wars, okay? Say what you want about what I used to be a part of, but we was in wars. We was in Charlottesville fighting them crackers hand to hand. We was in Minnesota getting it popping. Trump supporters came through New York, we shut them down and got arrested for it, and counterterrorism came to my jail cell. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, because it ain't nothing soft about this. This is a sucker-free movement. When you see these moves, when you see these wolves, you know we coming with strength and power and not a damn to give about anybody standing in our way. So when we set our eyes on reparations, best believe we gonna get there. Best believe we gonna get there. We ain't just gonna march around for a couple of weeks, march around for a couple of years, and then go back to our business like it's a fad. No, we've been in the streets every day, every week, every month for the last 6 years. Black first, every time. Black first, every time. Feeding our people all the time, teaching our people all the time in the streets. Yeah. So now we sitting back and we looking at how people used and abused our movements. This last movement, it wasn't the only one abused. They co-opted the civil rights movement. They co-opted all the other movements. They had COINTELPRO. So when we sit back and look like, okay, what direction we going in? It's always liberation. But Brother Rashad had a long conversation with me about reparation. So when we go out in the streets, when a cop kills one of us, we gonna say justice and reparations. When them slumlords got our people living in insane, heinous conditions, deplorable conditions, we gonna say better housing and reparations. My brother Bismarck is a pioneer for women's maternal health, black women's maternal health. You saw his documentary on Hulu. You saw him fighting for his deceased wife, for his love, for his kid. When we gonna say black women's maternal health, we gonna say, and reparations. We gonna keep reparations as a running motherfucking theme. I ain't out here to sweet talk. Yeah, I got a business degree, I got a law degree, but I'm a nigga. I'm a nigga who don't care about this system. So when you come upon me, you're gonna get this energy every time. Yeah. And I ain't sugarcoating it. I don't have time to sugarcoat it. Let me explain something to y'all. I ain't talking about nothing but the last 6 years right here. Everything has been top down. If you're serious about this reparations movement, it has to be bottom up. It gotta be bottom up. I really, your activism don't mean shit to me if you ain't in the streets. And I'm talking to black people, I ain't talking to nobody else, I'm talking to my people. If you're not standing on a corner in your hood, teaching about reparations, fighting for your reparations, I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're on Twitter, if you're in Twitter groups, and everybody here is this or that. I do not care. I'm in the streets. I'm in the slums with those who are looked down upon, just like my Lord and Savior, Black Jesus. I'm with the people. I'm down there with them, elevating them. So if you're talking about reparations, it got to be a street movement. It ain't a social media movement. It ain't a spin all day in a goddamn Twitter chat movement. No, nigga, go get you some groceries, get you some information, print it out, get on the corner, and teach your people. And you'll be surprised when you out there teaching them, they're gonna come to you with their problems. You are smart and educated. You know how to solve those problems. Help them. Organize them. Stop playing around. So I tell you what, they just killed a freedman. His name is Jaheim McMillan. They shot that little brother in the head, a 15-year-old baby in Gulfport, Mississippi. So November 15th, we taking about 500 guns and we going to march on that precinct. And the call gonna be justice or reparations. The question gonna be, is you gonna be sitting back killing on the front line, ready for whatever the fuck happens. Put our lives on this. Put my life on this. And I'm out after this. We get investigated, we get followed. Yeah, that's cool. But how many of us had the sitting president point at them and say, you're guilty of treason, sedition, and insurrection? We did. We did. We did. They was coming for us to put us in Guantanamo Bay. Why, though? Why? Because we said, if we don't get what we want, we will burn this country down. And said it on their cracker-ass news network and said it with a straight face and a strong chest. The time for games is over. The time for games is over. I know I said that was my last point. I got one more. See that reparations, no vote thing? I mean that shit. No reparations, I ain't voting. No reparations, yeah, I'll hold it up. Let me see that. I'll hold it up. Rip. Yeah. Reparations, no vote. Right? Right? That's what we talking about. 6 years ago, we said, you know what? If the Democrats don't meet our wishes, we'll give the country to Donald Trump. And you know what? A lot of people hated Donald Trump, but I loved him for the headaches he gave white liberals. White liberals who really don't care about us. I can't stand the Republicans, but I'd rather an enemy that I know they're my enemy than an enemy that pretends to be my friends and give me nothing in return. So when I say no reparations, no vote, it's not ignorant. I am college and law school educated. I have 15 years political consulting experience. Fuck them. We carry them. Our vote is our currency, and you are giving them your currency for nothing. For nothing. You run and vote, and you shuck and you jive. Oh, I'm a revolutionary. I ain't shucking and jiving. If you voted for Joe Biden with no good reason on that day in November, you was a shucking and jiving ass nigga. And that's on everything holy. So yeah, we have something. We have our own caucus. We ran candidates. Everybody ran on the panel. We got into a fight with the mayor of New York and told everybody he was a coon before he even set foot in office. We about this life for real. When you see them wolves, when you see that black opportunities, no, it ain't that thing you seen before. No, it's a bunch of real ones who are putting their lives on the line for you, who are feeding you, who have a Montessori school where they give your kids a $50,000 education for free every day. Ain't nobody playing, man. Ain't nobody posturing. It's the real deal. Cut the check.
Yes, yes, yes. Like it's Gavin. Yes, yes, yes. Clayton Powell. Yes, yes, yes. Mr. King. Yes, yes, yes. The rhythm, the rebel, without a pause, I'm lowering my level. The hard drama, where you never been, I'm in. You want styling, you know it's time again. The enemy telling you to hear it. They play some music, just time to play